I've been a trainer for 8 years, but a few weeks ago, I suddenly feel like a beginner all over again. I had just left the gym where I worked for 5 years. So for the first time in a long time, I was working out somewhere completely new. So I found myself asking permission for the things that you probably don't even need permission. I quietly went up to one of their trainers and asked, "Hey, can I use this band?" And a few minutes later, I went back. Do you mind if I do medicine ball slam here? Is it too loud? He said it was totally fine, but I was still like, are you sure? Apparently, I still needed someone to tell me that I was allowed to throw the ball at the floor. And that tiny moment brought back a feeling that I had almost forgotten. How weird the gym can feel when everything around you is new. And I don't even mean that something bad has to happen. Sometimes nothing happens. Nobody talks to you, nobody looks at you, you finish your workout and go home. But somehow the whole thing still feels weird. You're suddenly very aware of everything you're doing. Where do I put my phone? Where do I stand? Am I in someone's way? Everyone else seems like they have somewhere to be. Meanwhile, you're standing there pretending to look at your phone because you're not 100% completely sure where to start. Or maybe you watched a video before you came in. You knew exactly what you wanted to do. Then you get to the machine. Suddenly, nothing. I guess feeling awkward is just part of being somewhere new. And honestly, resting between sets can feel even more awkward than exercising. When you are doing the exercise, at least you have a job. But then the set is over. Now what? I used to start my next set way too early, just because I didn't know what else to do. Don't even mention when someone asks, "How many sets do you have left?" Which is a completely normal question. But when you are new, your brain is like, wait, am I taking too long? Do they want me to move? Now I know they're probably just trying to plan their own workout, that's it. But when everything feels unfamiliar, even a completely normal question can feel like a big deal. For me, that feeling gets even louder in a busy commercial gym. You're surrounded by people and instructions, but somehow you still feel completely alone and lost. And sometimes you'd rather actually be alone. At least then you wouldn't have to keep wondering if someone is watching you or not. Honestly, that's part of why I ended up coaching small group training in a small studio. You see the same few faces every week, and there isn't so much going on around you. Some people love the energy of a big gym. I just know myself. I need fewer eyes on me before I can really relax into a workout. And when you train with the same small group for a while, you start realizing everyone has something they feel awkward doing. Everyone has days when they need a lighter weight. Turns out nobody's as put together as they look from across the gym. You know, maybe you don't have to force yourself to become a more confident person. You might just need a smaller room and a few familiar faces. Because confidence doesn't always come first. Sometimes familiarity does. You learn where things are. You find a few exercises you know. You start recognizing the same people. And slowly, the gym stops feeling like a place that you accidentally walked into. It starts feeling like somewhere you're allowed to take up space. So if the gym still feels awkward right now, it doesn't mean that you don't belong there. Maybe you just need a little more time. But if part of that weird feeling is simply not knowing what to do when you first walk in, that part I can actually help with. I made this video that walks you through exactly what to do in your first 5 minutes at the gym. Sometimes one small plan is enough to make the whole place feel a little less strange. Check it out. I will see you in the next rep.